This is a pretty big snake. Is it shocking at all to you?
I was told that it was approximately the size that we see here now.
You can say Mike Gray is an animal lover. He spent days searching for this snake after a friend spotted the reptile while out on a run in the Don Valley, sharing these photos. The Toronto man says they called animal services, but no luck as time was running out. So Mike took it upon himself to return back to the scene in hopes of rescuing the reptile.
I was out on a couple of days last Tuesday and again yesterday and managed to miraculously find it yesterday at about 4:30 in the afternoon.
Mike tells us he found out about the snake on Monday, and it brought him here to the Anuan Greenbelt where it was last spotted. So he spent hours hiking the trail here in the park in the Don Valley, determined to find the snake.
I knew that this was where she had seen it a week before I came yesterday and actually found it.
Where did you find it?
Over here. I approached and crawled toward the edge, and with the help of the bystander, put it into a dunnage bag that I'd brought for the purpose.
Were you scared at all of the snake?
I actually wasn't.
What was it that kept bringing you back, determined to want to find the snake?
Just thinking of what a tragedy it would be if this snake, which had been maintained by some owner up until now, a number of years judging from its size, concerned that it wouldn't survive the winter if it became, significantly colder than it is right now.
What kind of snake is this? What can you tell us about this snake? And is it dangerous?
100% a boa constrictor, which can potentially give someone a bite that would hurt a lot, but they're not deadly, so they've never killed anyone in the past.
The City of Toronto prohibits residents from having snakes that are longer than 3 meters. At this point, it's not known where the snake came from or how long it's been left outside. But an expert with the Indian River Reptile Zoo, a nonprofit reptile sanctuary, says it most likely was a pet that either escaped or was intentionally released.
It's not unheard of. It does happen. People unfortunately release their exotic pets, which they shouldn't do. There's always someone else who would take them in and adopt them in. But unfortunately, people are irresponsible with their pets and they do release them into the wild, which they should not do.
Are they allowable pets in the City of Toronto?
They are illegal with the bylaw in the City of Toronto because there's a 3-meter rule. And they can get up to about over 10 feet long.
Is it shocking that he found the snake?
Definitely. That would be very unusual in a large park to find any type of reptile.
The snake is now with Mike. He says he's hoping to send it to a good home and has plans to call the city for follow-up, but also wanted to share this message.
I would like to get the message out that there are more humane alternatives for those who become disenchanted with their pets than, for example, dumping them here in the Don Valley.
Under the city's animal bylaw, failure to provide adequate care for a pet can result in a fine of $365. It was a viewer who called our newsroom to tell us about this snake. If there's a story you'd like us to look into, here are all the ways you can get in touch with us. For City News, I'm Faiza Amin.